Hey Leo, Mariah here. It's such a pleasure to be doing your readings. So I'm going to go ahead and get into my Leo readings for my masculine energy. So these are only for the Leos that represent and that resonate with the masculine energy, not feminine energy. If you cross-watching, then that's on you. But this is solely for my Leo masculines who represent that energy. So I got to tell you what I had almost like a vision of, if you will, prior to starting this video. And I saw a sledgehammer. And even with that, I heard pressure makes diamonds, right? And that's such a common and cliche saying, but that's literally what I heard. You carry a lot on your back, Leo. You carry a lot on your back. And you, unlike most of the signs, if not all, you have an armor that's so thick that even when you're going through it, trials, tribulations, and struggles, you never let them see you sweat. And there's something about that that's to be admired and appreciated. So looking at this, we have adjustments are required. And also we have nothing will come of this situation. Whew. Bottom of the deck is take time to breathe out. Okay. What do they say? Pride goeth first before the fall. I'm going to be real with you. We're going to have a real conversation. You and me. It's just you and me, Leo. Pride goeth first before the fall. See, the one thing about you, and that's what I'm picking up from this energy, you're very headstrong. You're a fixed sign, so you can tend to be a little bit stubborn, especially masculine energy, right? Very much so. I have a brother that's Leo. A lot of Leo in this chart. So you tend to be very, when you have your sights and mind set on something, you're very fixated on that, or you want to see it through, and you will push through and push through because of the strength and endurance you have. You want that to happen for you, in whatever area of life this holds. But now it makes a lot of sense why I was seeing that sledgehammer, because there's something that you're trying to break down, a wall, a barrier. There's something here that you're trying to see some form of movement or some form of growth with. And it's like you're with all of your strength trying to endure whatever this may be. But even looking at this energy, we may be trying to see growth or create growth in a space that will not flourish. And there's something here, Leo, again, masculine energies, that I can appreciate the fixation and how determined you are on whatever this is, but it feels like Spirit is telling you, hey, we are going to need you to course correct, because that pathway that you're trying to tread, that pathway that you keep trying to make something happen with, whether this is a person, whether this is a work situation, whether this is in your finances, however you're trying to manage it, or any opportunities. And it's like the fact that you keep using this sledgehammer to break down this wall, this door, and this barrier, we've been trying to show you through the lack of progression that door and that wall was not meant to open for you, and that wall was not meant to come down. But this is the beauty about it, right? Because it sounds kind of doom and gloom, but it's not. See, this is the hidden gem behind it, and I'm hearing the number 3. So there's something called uncommon favor, if you know what that means. So when we talk about uncommon favor, especially looking at this and seeing that the path that you're treading, we're going to have to deviate and course correct, if you will, almost like a will alignment, right? Let's kind of change it and get it back on course to where we need to go, so that way we can actually see the growth in that area that we want. Uncommon favor is going to happen for you. So this is that time, Leo, where we got to take a step back and see things objectively. If I've been trying to have this happen here, if I've been trying to make achievements here, if I've been trying to have growth here and it hasn't happened, when do I say, you know what, enough is enough? And because you are so strong and because you are so persistent on having this happen in this direction, you will see it through to no prevail. Even with no prevail, you will still try to see it through. But what's more important here, again, I have to go back to uncommon favors, because if we can adjust the wall that we're hitting, right? So instead of trying to hit the wall to the left, let's actually try to hit this wall to the right. Meaning, instead of trying to make finances happen or a relationship happen or this opportunity happen with this person or this circumstance or this scenario, let's try over here instead, right? maybe this person, as much as we want something to happen with this person, it just won't happen. So let's pack up and let's course correct elsewhere. Or this job, I've been working at this job for so many years or so many months, and I've been trying to get that promotion, or I've been trying to get ahead, or I've been trying to get my finances to where I want it to be with this career, with this opportunity, or with this job, and it's not happening. Well, maybe I need to take my knowledge base and my skill sets and take it elsewhere where I'll be valued, or where I'll be appreciated, or where I'll be noticed, or where I'll get that recognition. Maybe these opportunities that I really want to happen because this is what I have my sights set on in this direction, but nothing's happening. Well, maybe we need to still take that same line of sight and place it on a different path. And by doing so, this is when that uncommon favor comes in to happen for you, because when we try to go in one direction and it's not working, and we course correct to the right direction that will work for us, then that's when we start to see the overwhelming abundance of things working out in our favor. And that's to show you that that's the path you were meant to be on, and the path that you were so set on treading was never meant for you to walk down anyway. That's what's coming through. Whew. Tell me more from my Leo masculines. So take time to breathe out is here. Ooh, way too many. Way too many. Way too many. So take time to breathe out is here. So do so. Do so. You're always so strong, whether it's for yourself or for other people. But even with that strength, Leo, the strongest still gets tired. So make sure that you are taking care of yourself. Focus on the positive. What am I saying about this whole course correction? Focus on the positive. And this is important. And even with going and treading in a certain path that you're treading right now, try not to look at it from a distorted perspective of, okay, well, this is just not meant for me, or maybe I got to try a little harder, or maybe if I give a little more effort, or maybe if I push a little further and show a little more endurance or show a little more strength, that this will actually break through for me. It's like, well, let's positively position it. Well, if it's not working in this direction, well, what can I do outside of this pathway, trying to tread that direction where I can deviate and take myself in a different way, in a different path that will bring me the outcomes that I'm looking for. It's all about how you positively position a situation. And even the things that haven't worked out for you, looking at it from the angle of, well, it was a blessing that it didn't work out for me. You know what? If that would have worked out for me, then just imagine what I would have gone through to obtain that, or to keep it, or the extra stress, or the extra amount of duties that would have been on my plate, or the extra things that I would have now to incorporate into my life that would have just been more of a burden, or more of an issue, or more of a blockage, or that would have caused strain on my mental stress, emotional stress, and psychological stress, right? So this is, even when it's not working out for you, whatever this pathway that you've been trying to tread, look at the positive aspects of it and not the negatives. And I know it's easier said than done. I know it's easier said than done for sure. So we got the Ace of Swords in the reverse, Five of Pentacles. Two more for my Leos. Seven of Swords. Six of Air. And the Six of Air, which is Six of Swords, and the High Priestess in reverse. Bottom of the deck is the Ace of Wands in reverse. I actually really like this Ace of Wands being in the reverse on the bottom of the deck. Not because it's in the reverse, but it just speaks to the energy that we're looking at. That Ace of Swords in reverse, this is the time, especially with the Ace of Swords in reverse and the High Priestess in reverse, this is time we get real with ourselves, right? Your masculine energy, you know how to have those straight, direct talks. You know, more so feminine energy, we'll sugarcoat things with ourselves, and we'll try to make it sound nice and more pleasant. You know how to have those straight to the point, not bullshitting with yourself. This is what it is. And this is that kind of energy of having that straight, direct conversation with yourself, not BSing yourself, not trying to self-sabotage in the sense of wanting to still see potentially what could be in that direction, or still wanting to tread that course. No, let's cut the crap. Right? Let's cut the crap. Let's get down to the nitty gritty. What is happening? If we're looking at the results of what we're seeing being produced in the direction that we're going, is it really producing us the outcomes that we are trying to achieve? And if it's a no, then that's a damn no. And that means you got to course correct, especially if you've been treading that path for so long, Leo. Whether, again, it's towards a connection with somebody, whether it's in your finances, your career, opportunities, or just with people or situations in general. It's being real. Five of Pentacles, I'm sorry. That Five of Pentacles is telling me about a loss. And it is a loss that you are going to have to take, because especially when you've invested your time and your effort into something, you want to see a return on that investment. You want to see a return. I done gave this person my time. I done gave this person my energy. I done spent money on this person. I want to see a return on my investment, or even with work, right? I done spent all these years, all this effort, my dedication, and I want to see a return on my effort with a promotion or a raise or a higher salary increase. Or I've been going after these opportunities in this area of life for years, for however long, and I want to have my breakthrough moment. But guess what? Sometimes we just have to call it what it is and say a loss is a loss. That's just me being honest, right? And this, again, I'm talking about masculine energy, so I'm being very direct with you. Sometimes we just have to call a loss a loss. A spade is a spade. But what's very beautiful about this energy is if we can, Seven of Swords being here, get out our own damn way. If we can get out our own way and see things for truly what they are. And not in the sense of, okay, I see the reality of things aren't really happening, but if I keep putting a little more energy, or I already invested some time, so I'm going to see this through. If we can look at things for what they truly are and course correct, Six of Swords, right? Go back to the drawing board, start over, and move to what will bring us what it is that we're looking for in a different direction. This Ace of Wands on the bottom of the deck finally will be able to go in the upright. That new beginning, where now you'll have the momentum, the fire, and the push. You'll start to see things happen. Again, uncommon favor, where all of a sudden now you got so many opportunities in work, you don't know what to do with it. Or now you're getting so many love options of women or men or whatever you're into that you find deemable for a potential relationship or connection, that you don't know how to sort through your options. Or you will be getting an increase in your paying your money. Now you got to figure out how to restructure your finances to accommodate the new money that you're making, or your investments, right? That gets to go on the upright. That's that uncommon favor. It's being blessed in abundance beyond your ability to know how to maintain it. That's a real good blessing. But it's being able to deviate and course correct on the right path, Leo. I love you. You be safe. This is an amazing energy, but it's going to take the work that I know you can do. All right? I love you. Bye.